For many small businesses and local traders who reside in the remotest parts of the US, the internet is no longer a luxury. Here in Wyoming, online auction sites are becoming essential to one local entrepreneur.
We're in Hulett, Wyoming. It's a little town of 409 people in northeast Wyoming. It's very remote. I think the next town is about 50 miles away. Wyoming is a pretty remote state. There's only 500,000 people in the entire state. And I'm an artist, as well as I have a museum of American Indian items and Western memorabilia. I use Hulett as my home base. So I do a lot of shows around the country, and my artwork's published nationally. So everyone, in all the advertising and everything, it's mentioned that I'm here, but a lot of it's the internet. People can find you via the internet, publishers, magazines, writers, that kind of thing. So anytime anyone wants to find you, they just Google you and track you down. There's nothing here that I don't have access to that any big city has access to. Other than I can't walk into an art supply store and get it, but I can go to the internet, order it, and it'll be in FedEx truck 2 days later. We got DSL probably 10 years ago, and we've had internet, high-speed internet ever since, and speed's quite high. It's almost as high as it is in California. I pay for the highest you can get on the DSL, and it's pretty fast. I don't have any problems. Primarily, my business relies on auctions, and the best way nowadays to attend auctions is live auctions via the internet. So either eBay or live auctions randomly around the country. So I gather a majority of my items for the museum through internet auctions. There are some with live pictures. You can see the auctioneer, and he's calling out as we go. And some of them are just, there'll be lines of type up on the screen saying bid slower, bid faster. A lot of the items are hard to find without reaching out into areas where they're misplaced. I'm bringing back items that were originally from the Plains Indians, but they might have been bought, say, in 1890 and ended up down in Texas where they don't belong. So at that point, you're bringing them back, and it would be hard. You'd have to drive, and you'd have to be on location all the time. Whereas here, you just sit in your chair and reach out.
This is Guy Daniels for Connected States of America in Hulett, Wyoming.
T-121 and counting. We're talking to that model. Control me to go, no go, launch.
I remember when I was his age.
Yesterday I fell asleep and I dreamed about tomorrow until I woke up with a bump and all at once she never came. Picture my surprise as I looked out through empty eyes upon a world.
It was 1969. Man had landed on the moon. We all huddled around a small radio to hear the first live transmission back from the lunar surface. It was incredible. Things have suddenly evolved. The sky used to be the limit. Nowadays, the whole world is at our fingertips. We are connected in ways that are hard to believe. I wonder what could hold them back in their future. I guess only their imagination.
Roger that, module. Now we're looking at
Copy that, Roger, man.